Welcome back to the Daily Vibe, guys.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What is going on with this thing? So, another nice day today, guys. The weather here has been so nice the past couple days. It is a little hot in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was a little warm yesterday.
Yeah, but the mornings are just so nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I will
so
say
nice.
it was warmer this morning though than yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I didn't need my sweatshirt this morning.
No. But I don't think we needed a sweatshirt yesterday anyway.
I know you didn't.
I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You were like frozen to death.
I know. It was chilly. What can I say?
I didn't think so.
Lillian found something over here and she's very
Let's see here. I
very into it.
gotta feed these rabbits. It's probably the rabbit poop. These dogs like seem to love it. They shouldn't be eating it. But if you guys have animals and dogs, you know, they do it all the time anyway.
My glorious garden fertilizer.
Yeah. Hi, Snowball. What's going on? How's it going?
She says, you know what's up. It's that time of day.
You have to let me put it in the bowl, little girl. Can you open them for me?
Yeah.
Get these rabbits fed.
Hi, Jessica.
Let's see their bowl. She's ready too.
Well, they're all ready.
Look.
It's their favorite time of day, just like all the other animals around here.
It's true.
It is true.
And
They love it.
I know they do.
They look forward to it. After they're done eating, they'll look forward to it till tomorrow.
Well, the rabbits eat more than once a day.
I wonder how much food they waste.
I don't know, a lot. We got to get them some of those bowl things that hang on the side.
Yeah, so they quit knocking it over.
Yeah. Hi, Roger. How's it going, bud? He's ready too. Look, he's like, wait a minute.
That's all. You put my bowl around. Good boy, Roger.
Roger's my favorite. I like all of them, but he's my favorite for the rabbits. He's big and he is such a sweetheart. You can pet him and he closes his eyes and you can tell that he's like, you know, loving life. He's like, it feels so good.
Loving life.
Yeah. It's true though.
Yeah. Loving the lovins.
I'm a firm believer that all animals feel that. You know, if you're petting them or scratching them, affection, right? And they like it, right? Just some like it more than others. So.
All animals want to be, I guess, loved, right? And loved on.
Well, of course.
I mean, look at the cats. They're all out here right now with us.
I know.
Blue, Midnight.
They're always here.
Yeah.
Hi, Blue. How's it going? Where are you going? Coming to hang out? Yeah? Alright. I was going to show you guys. Yesterday, we had some uninvited visitors over, but in a good way. We just didn't know they were showing up. The utilities people always just randomly show up around here. I don't think they know, and you're probably wondering how do they not know, but I'm serious. I don't think they know that we live out here, because there's been multiple times we've had like power guys come over and they come in through the neighbor's property way back over here, through like the woods.
There is easement too to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they create, when they put our power pole in, they created they used like a bush hog and they made a road, an access road through this property. And our neighbor said it was fine, just so you guys know. But anyway, they show up yesterday and they always have like their printouts of where like their poles and stuff are.
Yeah.
Like I used to do that back in Vegas. It's like your print blueprint, so you know where all the poles and everything's at. But depending on how old the blueprints are, it could be showing that, hey, there's a pole way out in the woods over here.
Yeah.
Right? And so anyway, that's happened to me a couple times in Vegas, the plants. So they're like, oh, there's no house here. And then you go there and there's a brand new development. You're like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So they showed up yesterday with the power guys, and they came in through over here, got to the pole, and I come walking out, and they're like, we didn't even know anybody was out here, you know. This is all showing woods and stuff. How long you guys been out here? And I started talking to them. But they were here because the power company is also running internet and stuff. And take a look. So, I don't know how well you guys can see that. But this thing right here.
Come on, Dana.
Is a fiber box.
Where you going, girl?
So fiber internet is almost right here. Can you guys believe it?
I mean,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Woo.
And it's getting windy.
Yeah, hang on. Blowing in that big old storm that's coming through.
Yep.
I checked the weather this morning. It's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, we're about to get some rain for like 4 days.
Yeah.
According to right now the weather.
You know what I should do is spread some seed this morning.
You can.
Or today at some point.
What seed?
Clover.
Oh, clover seed, yeah.
Yeah, I have enough for one more round.
Let's try to get that spot.
I know, I've been trying.
For the life of us, guys, we cannot get... I think it has to do with the dogs a little bit. There are a bunch of rocks here, but the dogs hang out right here all the time, right here. So this spot right here has always been dirt. No matter what we do, we cannot get this to grow weeds or clover or grass or anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And
It's just
maybe we can get some clover, but
I know, maybe I should like...
it's very rocky.
I say this now, right?
You guys can see.
Maybe later I'll come out here and like rake it up and then spread the seed.
You can. The dogs, Mora especially, she hangs out right here at night. I think this is where she sleeps. Her choice. But it's all powdery dirt.
Yeah, Mora...
It's like powder.
Yeah, Mora likes to loaf. Not all the time, because during like the heat of the day, like the sun's like blaring right here. So she likes to lay, like, not obviously here, but when it's nice out, this is where Mora hangs out, is in the front yard.
Yeah, she hangs out, like I'm saying, right here most of the time.
Yeah, she's either here, she'll loaf over there in the grass by the house. You know, she's the one I always catch in the front yard.
Yeah.
And then Jaina and Ghost are usually on Thunderdome deck, loafing on the the blankets.
They're always there. Yeah, the blankets. Ghost has figured out he likes the cage, just like Jaina does. I think it's like a safe spot for him in his mind. You know, hey, I'm in the cage.
Yeah, that's why you crate train animals, right?
Yeah.
They're dogs.
But for the internet, for the fiber internet, that's going to be really cool, guys. We do have Starlink, as you guys know, if you can see it up there, wherever it may be. That ain't it. Well, it's behind there. You guys know we got. And I have zero complaints about Starlink internet. Starlink internet has been a lifesaver out here.
Oh yeah.
For internet, and it's actually pretty fast. No joke. It does everything we need to do. Video games, streaming, anything online.
Uploading,
downloading. It's great.
Yeah.
Zero problems with it. But if we can get fiber internet, actual real fiber, and if you guys don't know, I used to do that stuff back in Vegas. That was what I did for work. So I know the difference. So if we can get actual fiber here for the same price, it'll be worth it.
Now, let me ask, if the power goes out, is the fiber out?
Depends on where the power's out. If our power's out here, that doesn't necessarily mean that the fiber's out.
Well, I'm saying, like, let's say it's the snowstorm and the power goes out. Would we lose? I mean, I know that...
Just plug in our modem to our battery backup. So,
just like...
For example, if there's a building over there, and that's where all the fiber equipment's at, right? Yeah. If that building has power, but we lost power, we're still going to have fiber.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's like its own separate thing.
It's separate from the grid, I guess.
It's not separate from the grid. It just depends on, I mean, you can be out of power, but, you know, you ever had, like back in Vegas, one side of the street's off, but across the street they all have power?
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. As long as wherever the fiber stuff is at, like the head end stuff, where the signal's coming from has power, we'll have power. Or we'll have fiber. But it's, I mean, there's more to it than just that, because there's like amplifiers and different things.
Well,
and
yeah, and if
just
we have a
depends.
modem plugged in and the power goes out,
Yeah.
our modem doesn't have power. But like you said, I was just wondering because right now we can hook up the Starlink to.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, like a Blue Eddy or something, and we'll have internet.
That is a good thing about having Starlink compared to like fiber or like grid internet, I guess I'll call it.
Yeah.
Here we only have a small little like backbone. We got the dish and then the wire that goes to the router, and that's it. That's the whole infrastructure for our internet for us.
Yeah.
Right. The thing with fiber, with RF, you know, regular cable internet, anything like that, the backbone is from your modem all the way across the telephone poles and conduit, all the way miles and miles and miles back to the head end or wherever, you know, it originates from. And if anything along that line messes up, a car hits the pole, or a tractor digs the line, or corrosion, or around here, squirrels. If a squirrel eats the cable, right? It's a big one around here, squirrels. Then you have problems.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I do like about Starlink. I don't got to worry about anybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Except for my stuff.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, because
You know what I'm saying?
on Starlink we don't have like to worry about like somebody else messing up our internet.
No.
You know what I mean?
And like she said, and this we've already done this. The power's out. I plug up the generator, right?
Yeah.
And we got internet again.
Yeah.
Like not just because of the modem. It's just, or if the power's completely out, we've done it. We put the jackery and just plug the router into the jackery.
Yeah.
Don't have power anywhere else.
Yeah.
But guess what? We got internet still.
Yeah.
So we can be streaming and stuff like that when we're waiting for the power to come back on. So, I mean, it's pros and cons, right, guys?
Oh, yeah, just like everything else.
The speed of fiber is going to be way better than the speed of Starlink, but Starlink's getting better day by day by day. It's getting faster because they're putting way more satellites up in the air all the time.
Yeah, eventually it'll be just probably almost like having fiber at your house.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's what Elon Musk is saying. That's the goal.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. I'm happy with it right now.
Yeah,
so
on a good note, I mean, if we want to try the fiber, we can definitely keep our Starlink, but cancel it, and then try fiber out. And if it doesn't work, we can always go right back to Starlink. Like we don't have to go on a waiting list and wait for our dish to come. And
yeah.
you know, we own all the equipment now.
Yeah, I mean, to get Starlink, we were on a waiting list for 6 months.
Yeah, we put pretty much
before.
Not too long after we moved here. We were on the waiting list.
I got us on the waiting list in August.
Yeah. Right
August of 2021, right when we got the house in Thunderdome.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it until like March of the next year or something like that.
Yeah, we've had it.
It was a long wait.
Yeah, it's been like a year.
We've had it longer than that.
Really?
Yeah, a year and a half.
Year and a half?
I don't know 100%.
I don't know either.
I can go back and look, but it's around that. So
I know we had it when Thunderdome was done.
yeah.
And we had our Starlink here, and then Melanie and Gary got their Starlink, and they had it over at camp before they moved, you know?
Yeah. Well, at first with Thunderdome, we just had phones.
Yeah, we used our phone.
At very, very first, we even had on our phone plan, we have a third phone that I added when we moved here, simply for the hotspotting.
Yeah, that was our
That was our internet.
yeah, that was our modem.
Yeah, we called it the trailer phone,
Yeah.
right? Because we all used it. So we never used it for like texting or phone calls. I upped the amount of usage for the Wi-Fi or the hotspot on just that phone.
Yeah.
And I just set it up and plugged it in, and the hotspot was always on.
Yeah.
And that's how we watched Netflix on TV. That's how we played some video games sometimes. That's how we uploaded videos.
Yeah, that was the main thing.
Yeah, it was all done through the hotspot on our phone.
Yeah.
And then the second we got Starlink, what a game changer.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
for that one. So
Definitely a new
crazy stuff,
I mean,
guys.
it's amazing how internet's become kind of like an evil necessity around, you know?
The world.
Yeah. I was going to say around here, but you're right.
Around the world. Yeah. Think about that, guys. I mean, everybody, even to people that literally are watching just this video, or you don't do anything else online, maybe you just, you know,
browse through YouTube.
Yeah, browse YouTube or all recipes or, you know,
Yeah, just little
whatever, right?
Yeah, surfing the web.
I mean, they got washers and dryers for years now that are connected to the internet.
Oh yeah, they do.
I mean, washers and dryers.
Yeah.
They have stoves, refrigerators.
Barbecues,
I've even seen
smokers,
irons, like to iron your clothes.
Oh, that's weird.
I swear, Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Right, it's connected through Bluetooth, and you have an app to let you know the temperature of the iron.
The only thing I could think of.
And when it's ready.
Yeah, the steam pressure.
It's like, man, I don't need internet on my iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's craziness. But think about how the world is now, guys. I mean, we wanted to move out here to be a lot more simple in our everyday life, and I think we've accomplished a lot of that.
Yeah.
But I still need my internet.
Yeah, we still need internet.
I need my internet now.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of you guys do too.
Yeah. Well, that was, I mean, one of the bigger
kind of
things.
block the wind.
Yeah, when we moved out here, remember? You gotta have
internet.
at least phone service.
Yeah, I mean, we actually, here's a old story, very, very short. But when we lived in Vegas, and Melanie and Gary lived out in White Hills, Arizona, which is about an hour away, okay? We actually talked about moving out there, buying property out there. Mm-hmm. We were looking at a double wide that was, or a modular home that was built out there, and they had like an acre and a half or an acre.
Yes.
Anyway,
yeah.
And it was very, very cheap, right? We're like, hey, let's get out of the city, let's move out, and then
I actually have pictures of the house because we went and looked at it. And stuff. Yeah.
The only thing was, there was no phone signal out there, and there was no internet available. The only internet available was HughesNet.
At the time, yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, Starlink wasn't even around.
No, and HughesNet is garbage.
Oh yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even stream this video on it. It's so trash.
Yeah, Melanie had.
It's not even worth having.
With it.
And it's hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah.
They were paying like $179 a month.
Yeah.
For like the crappiest, slower speed than dial-up internet, right? So forget it. Literally, that was the whole reason, sounds dumb, that we didn't move out there.
Yeah, part of it, yeah.
Like the main portion of it, right, was that. Because if internet, like I said, everybody needs it nowadays, in my opinion. You don't need it to live, no. No. You don't need it to live. But go ahead and turn off all your internet. Go ahead and go for a week. No Facebook, no YouTube. No streaming TV.
Yeah, streaming TV.
No music, streaming music. No nothing. No more looking up a quick fact about some recipe. No more, how do I use substitute, buttermilk? What do I have? Stuff like that, right? Random things.
I don't need the internet for that. But.
Well, she knows. But that's why I said that, right? But it's become so ingrained in our everyday lives now, guys. It's kind of hard to think of life without it anymore.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I remember in the 80s and the 90s. I remember.
I remember life.
I do remember.
I remember the first time
I don't want to go back to that.
Seen or was on the internet.
Me too. Oh. Actually, I really, really do.
I do.
You got mail. AOL had the disc.
They didn't have AOL. I think they had like Net Zero or something was the first time I ever used it.
For me, it was AOL. You had to like get the disc, install it on your computer, and then...
Yeah, you got the 10-day free trial and stuff.
And I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that too.
Yeah, dial up.
Mm-hmm. Get off the phone, I'm on the internet. Mess up your whole connection, right?
Yeah.
Those were good times when it was all in its infancy, but it's crazy to think about now how much we use the internet for everything nowadays.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, it's getting windy, guys. We do have things to do today. We're gonna try anyway. Like I said, this storm's blowing in.
That's what it is. They're bringing in that storm.
Bringing in the storm, so.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, guys. Stay motivated.
Yes.
Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.